What is up, guys? Groovy Guitar Dude here with a very quick beginner lesson on My Mind Is For Sale by Jack Johnson. Alright guys, let's dive into this. So the very first thing I want to say really quick and emphasize before we get into this lesson is that this is a beginner-friendly lesson. Most of Jack Johnson's songs include bar chords like this or this, but what we're doing here is more directed at beginners, and we're also not going to spend a lot of time going over the riffs and various things that he does in between the chords. This is mostly just going to be chords and strum patterns. So if you are interested and experienced enough to where you want to learn some of those riffs and some of those bar chords in between, let me know in the comments below, and I'll either make another video, or if it's simple enough, I might just answer some of those questions in the comments below. With that out of the way, let's go into this. So first thing we're going to need to know is our chords. The first chord we're going to have is a D chord. Next is going to be an A. Next will be a G. And the last chord we'll need will be an A minor. And I will have chord charts in the comments below for those of you who need them. Now, for our strum pattern, what we're going to do is very, very simple. We're just going to do I'm going to use my D chord as an example, and what we're going to do is a down, up, down for each chord. And for our verse, we're going to do that strum pattern twice per chord, and for our chorus, we're going to do it once per chord. So, like I said, D chord, very simple. That's what it's going to look like for our verse, right? And then for our chorus, it'll look like, here's our G chord for each chord. So one thing that you can do to add to this, and I'll show you a little bit of an example of it as we go along, is add chucking. You guys probably, if you're my subscribers, hear me talking about chucking all the time. What chucking does is it's a way to make your acoustic guitar, if you're just playing solo acoustic, sound more percussive, right? So what chucking is, I'll put a link up here somewhere that will I have a video explaining it in detail, but the gist of what chucking is it's muting your notes and getting that ch-ch-ch-ch sound. So what you can do with this is you can kind of keep a rhythm while you're playing. It's a little bit of an intermediate technique, but if you're a beginner, it's a great thing that you can add to just about any song to give it a little bit more of a dynamic sound than just your acoustic guitar. So an example of that would be with this, our D chord. So all I was doing there is just keeping a little bit of rhythm behind the chord that we were already playing. Same chord, still hitting the same exact strum pattern, I'm just adding a little bit of percussiveness to keep a rhythm behind that chord. Alright guys, so our chords for our verse are going to be really easy. It's just back and forth between D and A until you get into the chorus. And like I said, we're going to hit our strum pattern twice per chord, so it's going to be D, D, A, A. We're just going to keep going through that until we hit into the chorus. You'll hit that G when you go straight into the chorus, but I'll get to that in a second. So, with our strum pattern, that will look about like this. Easy enough, guys. Like I said, I added a little bit of that chucking in there. If the chucking is iffy for you, or if you're not sure about it, first of all, ask me questions below, and I will clear up on that a little bit and watch that video I linked. But also, you can always just go to down, up, down, down, up, down. Just real simple. You don't have to add the chucking. It just adds a lot to the song if you're doing this solo acoustic. Alright guys, that just leaves us with the chorus. Very easy, very simple. Like I said, all we're going to do is we're going to hit that same strum pattern that we already had. It's just we're going to do it once per chord with the chorus instead of twice per chord like we did in the verse. We're going to go G, D, A minor, and then back to G. And we're going to repeat that a couple times per chorus. So, same vibe, like I said, just one time through the strum pattern per chord will look about like this. Hey guys, that is everything that you need to know to play the very beginner version of My Mind Is For Sale by Jack Johnson. Like I said, this is more of a beginner-directed lesson with just chords and strumming. If you guys are a little bit interested in learning some of those little techniques that he uses, a little bit of the riffs and solos and those kind of things that he throws in between there, as well as the bar chord version, like I said, Jack usually uses bar chords in most of his songs. So this one is, again, a beginner-directed lesson, so I didn't want to throw those bar chords in there, and I didn't really add too terribly much of that little picking stuff that he does in between the chords. So if you're interested in learning that, hit me up in the comments below. I'll either comment it down there, or if I get enough requests for it, I'll probably do another video for an advanced version of this song. As always, guys, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments below. I'm usually very quick getting back to those. And if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have about 335 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 a week lately. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, this is the perfect channel for you to check out. Guys, I hope you have a blast playing this beautiful song. I love it. It's so chill, just like Jack Johnson. I freaked out whenever I first saw this on my phone pop up, and so I really hope you guys enjoy playing it. I've had a blast playing it this last week or so since it's been out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon.